Oopsie daisy.
Right, I'm going to get a different halter if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah, yeah.
But you've got to remember you can't leave the halters on what I'm going to put on. It's one of the one of the rope halters.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
But they're better and with a bit of a long rope. Right, I'll get my string because we're going to do a height test as well while we're there.
Yeah.
She's lovely.
She's sweet, isn't she? She is.
Oh.
She is very sweet. I think she's quite bright. I think she's quite bright. I'm quite. Don't give me horses treats.
Okay, guys, a quick explanation of my brief for the visit. And this is Luna. She's only 12 months old. A yearling, you'd call her really now. Not so much a foal, but it's the first youngster that her lovely owners ever had, and she so wants to get things right. She's only had her, I think, for a few weeks, so nothing really. And like I say, the first ever youngster she's had. Now, it really is a lovely yearling, and I call it full of the good stuff. So she's not been, got out. She's not been ruined. Things haven't gone wrong with her. She's just full of the good stuff. A plain beginning, really, as far as I can tell, anyway, and what's been explained to me. Now, here's the but. She's come not knowing what's wrong or right, really, guys. She has no idea, and it's up for us as owners to explain to them what is right in our world, what is wrong in our world, in the best way we all know. And that's a different way for some people to others. Now, she's not what I call halter broke, in my world anyway. She'll plant some of the things that were explained. She will plant. She'll plant when leading. She can be pushy. Again, she doesn't know what's right or wrong. She can be pushy into space, and she's really needing leadership. That's all she's craving right now is leadership, and things will be so much easier if she's made a little bit more responsive and she understands about the halter breaking and what the lead rope and our intent means to her. Now, that's my brief. Now, as I stopped the video then and started explaining about my visit, did you notice that her owner said she doesn't hand treat? And that was more music to my ears than I think that she realised. Now, it's a huge subject, and it's a very controversial subject, and it's something I'm dead against, hand treating. People know that, and everyone's got their own ways of doing things. But for me, that was music to my ears, and it's a huge subject. And I'll just very briefly say that of all my travels, of all my learning, of all my experiences, the most quiet-minded, still-headed, happy horses are the ones that are not hand-fed. And there is no doubt in my world that's true. And that's what I look for is a horse at peace. And the fact that the owner doesn't do that, I think it's a lot better future for this filly. A much better future, that she's not going to be constantly hand treated, and the relationship then could be built on trust and leadership, and not about a focus on getting treats from us. That's so important. And like I say, from my experiences, all the better horses I've ever met, and going to all the clinics years ago, and having my own, there's never been such a stillness and such a nice feeling between the horse and the human when it's not based on giving lots of treats and allowing them to take feed from us, which in my opinion they shouldn't even know about that, because it's not what they do in their own environment. So yeah, that's all I'll say on that. That was fantastic news. So I didn't have to sit down and talk about that and explain that with the owner like I do with a lot of owners. And I have so many messages back from owners saying, I'm so glad you explained the reasons why not to, and not to hand treat and hand feed. and we have so many messages saying it's just totally changed our relationship. It's so much better. So yeah, just wanted to touch on that. So we'll get on with the video now. And it's a really good video. There's a lot of youngsters about at the moment and foals, and there's so much. And this is right from the very beginning, which is people will learn a lot from this. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
And this is a new way for me to be going. Back, back, back. I think I'll use the word back because I'm not good at.
Yeah, do that then, but be consistent. One thing they need from us is consistency.
I usually say back when I come in, so she's
Oh,
she's got
okay,
that
yeah.
gist.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Right. So that's about the fetlock there. So she's going to be
How big's that?
there. Well, I'm trying to mark it on myself.
But we've done the proper measurements on it.
Oopsie daisy.
Oh! It's not coming out with you.
Now Luna's got a habit of pushing on the door, and that was a mistake. I totally made that mistake. Anyone could make these mistakes. A good job we were there because she'd have been a loose filly running around the yard. But yeah, I didn't quite do the catch. And when people are around, she will push on the door. It's one of the things that I've got to work on in a minute to get her to not push on the door when a human goes towards the door. But yeah, that was my mistake, guys. And accidents do happen, and that could have been one.
Yeah, push it right. That's it. Come on, that's it.
So she's going to be, she's only going to be 14.2, but does that suit you?
Yeah, 14.2.
That's a nice size.
Yeah.
Just 15.3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're going to have a 14.2-ish. I thought she was going to be bigger than that. Yeah. So now, look, she's kind of pushing on the door a little bit there. So, as I go to open the door, you really do need her to
Go back.
really, because she's a little bit pushed on the door, and the door means nothing to her.
Yeah.
She's still mentally pushing on you. Have you ever showed her a flag?
No.
Okay. Well, let's just see if we can. Okay. Right.
Solid,
Well,
isn't
you know, and then she's come forward again. Right, and then so I would practice this
Yeah.
with the stick or flag, something to back off this door.
Yeah.
Because I didn't leave that on good enough. She
She
blasted
come
out the
through,
door.
yeah.
So at this age, you don't want to think she's allowed to push on you. The door's irrelevant. She's pushing on you.
Yeah,
So I would
okay,
suggest.
okay.
Now you see how she's. See, I could easily with the youngsters, because I'm a little bit weird. I could. Right. So I could sit on a chair here and just do this for half an hour.
Yeah.
So that it's not worth her keep pushing on the door.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Right? So you see how I would be very consistent about that.
Okay.
Now can you see a difference here
Yeah,
already?
yeah.
Now she's just said, I got this. So I would definitely keep her away from the door.
Yeah,
So you watch
okay.
that there.
Yeah.
Now I'd go in and I look at her feet. She's backed away for me. Okay? Because I looked at her feet and she just saw the flag. Now that 1 foot there, it's gone, the foot. You see how, you know, you got to try and make it, the feet are what you're going to ride, you're going to lead around. If you can concentrate more on these feet, she'll know it early on.
Okay.
Okay, because you was kind of looking at her.
Yeah.
And
I know
it is
that's
natural for us
in
to
me,
do that.
because
Yeah.
I've had autism when I was young, so
Hey,
that's a natural
look, me
thing
as
for
well.
me.
But I just convey everything that works well
Yeah.
for me.
No,
And then
that's
you just take
true.
the little bits that make sense. So I'm going to be kind, really kind. So I'll put this on here. Lots of stroking. Now I know you've already done this, so it's showing already. I'll put this on. I don't know how well this one will fit. It might fit like that actually. Right. So you can't do enough yielding with a youngster.
Right, okay.
Everything's yield, all right? The better they yield, the better they back up, the better they'll do everything for us. So I'll just, actually, you've got to say back, so I better say back.
Sorry.
Back, back, and then release. Back, back, see I'm still pushing here, back, and then release. Well, that's a sign straight away there I've been front end heavy when I'm asking this filly to back up, Luna to back up, and release her feet back. And it's so important with these youngsters to not have to beg them to do anything that we're asking. And there, you know, it's just, that's not acceptable at all. So you'll see how light eventually I need her to be and the difference it will make to her mentally. Right, I'm going to watch you now. Lead her into the school, lead her around. Right, and I'm going to try and look at lots of positives, which there are with her.
Do you want the microphone on?
No.
Okay. Speak up then.
Nice short back. Yeah. Lots of feathers for you to keep all the mites away. Huh? Yeah, give her a rub. And then that was unrequested, so what I'd say is, yeah, that's good, you backed her off, that's brilliant, and you looked at her feet, brilliant. But what I would probably do is carry a little flag with you, because she's quite heavy on her front end to use. Is that what you're trying to tell me? She's kind of like, you know, you really do want, because you're going to be taking her in traffic, you're going to start testing her in the next few months, showing her stuff. Yeah. You really want some respect of space, and you want some effort put into her feet. Yeah. Because she could get into trouble. Yeah. If she thinks she can just kind of move up in on you, and she could blast through.
See, I had those jump wings up because I've had her over posed, walking. Yeah. I had the jump wings up the other day. And at first she's like, oh God. And she stood there, let me put them out. And then I got her out, she sniffed them, and then she walked into one of them. Yeah. As it hit her, she come flying at me.
Unrequested, right? Yeah. So, rather than, because by constantly backing them up, like that, pushing them back, you could end up making it a little bit heavy at this stage, because you're pushing hard. Yeah. So, what I would probably start to do is have a little flag or a stick. When she moves up on you, but first of all, I've got to make sure she knows what the flag means. So I'm going to look at her feet, not to mommy, right. So no, that was unrequested. So this flag needs to come out of the picture, down she backs off. Okay? Because I think what's going to happen is, you're pushing back, which that was unrequested, now I've come away. Yeah. You with what I'm saying? Yeah. So tell her how good she is. Rather than having to like push her back, which honestly will make her
I have got into a habit of that.
Well, I really have. We do that, but because as you're pushing her back, she's dropping down on the front and she's becoming heavy. She'll get heavier. And she'll. So, you know, work on that sort of thing now and again. Yeah. But have the flag there ready in case you need to. So I'm waiting for a forward step here. She comes forward. Oh. See that? Now I'm going to shake it and then quit. Right? Okay. But it's also important she's not frightened of it. So stop, tell her how good she is. So, back, yes. So she's going to get very, very light, which is what you want, all right? She's going to get very light to start. Tell her how good she is. So, that's just...
So I know when she's been in the field and she's barged, well not barged, she's come flying past me.
Look, these flags are to just put in your jacket, right? And you just pull them out. So, right, come forward, stop, back up. I keep touching, you'll have to forgive me. So, there, and stop. There, lovely. Now, what you can start to do in the stable is all I'm doing is tapping her head towards me. Yeah. Because eventually you'll just do this and she'll be with you. But she's wondering, am I folded exactly the same thing, but now I just stay with me. Alright? Okay, because what happens is, if we will allow them, if the ear goes, then the nose goes, then the toes goes. You want them with you a little bit, unless they're frightened. If they're frightened, you have to let them move. Right? Okay. So, for lightening her up, backing up, because we know now she'll back up with the flag. Okay? I'll get you to do it in a bit. Now, what we can do is ask lightly, right? And then tell her how good she is, because I've reinforced. You with me? Ask lightly, tell her how good she is. Ask lightly, So I'm going to reinforce this till she went lightly then. So you can practice. You don't want to be in as heavy as she was. So look.
That's where I was struggling. I was really struggling.
There. So you ask for 3 seconds. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Then ask. Right, okay. So you get the follow through. All right. So I'm looking 1, 2, 3, and then tell her how good she is. 1,000, 2,000. Right. Did you just see what happened? You didn't notice my hand, hardly nothing.
And she's back here.
And she backed, right? You want to light, but you have to follow through with something. You don't want to be pushing her back and begging. You don't never want to beg her. Yeah? You don't never want to beg her. So, doing a little bit of this now and again, and she'll be as light as a feather for you to back up.
Yeah.
Okay? So again, look. Right? So, look. You see how that's coming?
I think she's quite smart.
Yeah.
She picks things
up. Look. 1, 2, nothing. Look. Yeah. So tell her how good she is. So remember this when you're trying to push her back. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Use anything. She's not going to hurt her. Or immediately shake the rope. Oh, look.
Yeah.
So you can in a minute do it.
Yeah.
But that's something. There's a benefit of me using the flag at the moment because it's starting to desensitize her to it, but no, it's got a meaning to the feet. Because I've got to get her driving in a minute with the flag, going through gaps forward. You need not just back up, you need forward movement.
Yeah,
which is go onto the trailer, do this, do that. So is this making sense so far what I'm doing?
Definitely.
Right? So this does work. I'll get myself big, tell her how good she is. Right? Ask with this. 1. Oh my life, did you just see that? How light that was, and we got that within not long at all, did we? So it's important that when she does try and work out, no, don't bother with that stick, I know what that means now. You know, okay? Right, so I'll walk.
I think I might be doing it wrong.
That was good. I thought I was going to have to back her up then. Other than a little touch or a little stroke, yeah? If she stops lovely like that, I did not expect that. So, lead her normally, stop, back up, right? Tell her how good she is. You've got to be able to lead her normally and, right? So look, stop. Now that was a stop, a nice stop.
Yeah.
She didn't keep moving then, did she?
No.
So tell her how good she is. Now come this way. Okay. Up back her up. This yielding is getting great. It's getting great. You better crack her.
She is really, I know she does pick things up pretty.
We got room for another one at house.
No, absolutely not.
Right, so it's important you're able to lead her normally.
Yeah, which I've not done yet.
Well, I'm doing it for you.
Yeah.
So, when I've done the forward movement with the flag in a little while, if she sticks, then you can drive her, alright?
Yeah.
So we'll do that in a minute.
Yeah.
Stop. Oh, this is good. So there's no way you can spend 15 minutes in here. Pick something.
Just something.
Pick that.
Okay.
You'll find it easier along the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got to be able to lead her normally. If you want to take her to shows in hand, no good just leading her behind.
Yeah.
Right. But there's also the behind, which is what all the, this is how it's the Americans, the cowboys, all behind like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's, and then when you stop, prepare yourself, stop, back up, and then back off, and that foot there. Brilliant. So there's 2 ways to lead her. One is behind, but be aware of where she is. When you stop, be deliberate. With mine now, I just stop and they know they have to stop.
Yeah.
Be deliberate, look back at the feet. If they come forward, back them up double what they came. With a youngster.
So if they come forward with
If they come forward 1 step, they have to go back 2.
Right, okay.
So that 1 step into your space or where you didn't want them to go, actually got them further away from it. Right. Think about that.
Yeah.
It's like if I'm riding my horses and I stop and they go forward, I'll back them up 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Say that's the biggest problem in horsemanship without a doubt, worldwide, we go all around different countries.
Yeah, I know you do.
Is unrequested forward motion. That is the biggest problem. You see how I'm praising her for everything that she does well?
Yeah.
If there was no unrequested forward motion, when we have a connection to our horses, whether it be on the ground or riding is just leading them from a different elevation.
Yeah.
We're leading them from their back.
Yeah.
If we didn't have unrequested forward, see that there?
Yeah.
So I'll say no, it's not worth it, that foot, it's not worth you coming forward into my geography.
Like
Honestly, it's the
stop it.
unrequested forward motion, and I work very hard on it, and that's why I'm never worried about riding a horse wherever, because their feet listen to me. I would think about your verbal cues,
Yeah.
right? Obviously, the backing, you do what you've got to be consistent. That's all they need from us.
Yeah.
All she's going to crave is leadership from you.
Okay.
She doesn't care about anything else, whether you've got joggers or jeans on it or who you are.
Yeah.
She needs leadership from you. That's what she'll crave. That's what you've got to be. Not emotional, if you can help it. Just good leadership, and that's what is going to make her look to you for everything.
Yeah.
And then eventually, when you want her as a riding horse, and that'll be before you know it.
Yeah. I know.
Right?
I keep saying it's 2 years.
You'll be
but-
starting saddling in 18 months' time, getting her used to stuff. Before you know it, you'll be getting her started.
Yeah.
When you get to that stage, you want her to be totally connected with you and what the feet do. Siding up lovely, seeing you from both eyes. Remember, for today I'll go on the normal side for you, but you do both sides.
Yeah.
Get used to both sides. She's not creeping up on me. Look, do you know what she just done? I looked at her feet and she went, I got you. You know what I mean? She knows now when I'm looking at her feet already. It's just the timing that's... you got such a nice foal here. No, she's a yearling, not a foal now, actually. That's what you call her, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the start of the flag. Now, everything has been back, hasn't it?
Everything's been.
What I've done is everything is yield. That's the first thing with the foal. You don't want them jumping on you.
Yeah.
Now, if you get this good, what I'm doing, that's both with the shaking of the rope, the verbal cue, and this is a reinforcer. The chances of you getting bowled over are a lot less.
Yeah.
You can never say never.
Oh, no.
Right, so everything's been back. Yeah. Now I'm going to ask her to go forward.
Right, okay.
So this will be quite hard for her because everything's been back, which so now I should be able to flap this flag around quite carelessly. I've not got a connection to her now, look. I've not got a connection to her. I'm not even looking at her. My arm's down, isn't it? Right? You can use a stick and a string, whatever you want to use. I find the flags the best. It helps for desensitizing and everything. I am so impressed with her not getting even bothered about this. Look where she just looked. She looked away, I just stopped. Because she just like...
Whatever.
Yeah. Now, she almost came forward there. I looked at her foot and she backed off. So this is excellent. Right, now, so I will get more, by about the second or third session, I could really get useful with this. If she starts moving, I'll take no notice of her and just walk around and take no notice of her. And when she stops her feet, then I'll stop this. With me? Yeah. So usually with a young horse like this, I'd have to do more than I'm doing. So again, that's a positive. Now watch the difference now. All I want is a forward step and I'm gone. This is the start of it. So now look, my intention is, can you go? So I'm going to keep this going. Right, she went, so I've gone. See?
Okay.
I'm going to build on this now until she'll go with a great expression. Stop, back up. Don't want to lose my back. So now, tell her how good she is. Now I'm going to go from being nonchalant, not caring. Now I'm going to say, right, she's won, so I've gone. This is the start. Any lunging, the very start. So it should mean nothing if I'm not. They see intent in everything we do. She's got to work out the intent when I don't intend her to move to when I do intend her to move. Now, I did intend it. So you see how this is building already?
Yeah.
Stop, Back up 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Forward. Thank you. And this is where stop. Too much. Right, so I stopped and she went forward 2. So she had to go back. I should have backed up a bit more than that, but tell her how good she is. Now remember, we have 2 horses. Other than, you know, you keep saying how quiet she is, and I'm seeing it. I am seeing amazing qualities in this horse. She's done well. She is very quickly realising that I'm actually a good guy. So she will start asking to come forward more. So the fear starts to leave, yeah? Because she wasn't there. So here, I'm on top of that. Don't get walking up on me. You see how she's starting to...
Yeah.
So here she experiments, Luna experiments, walks forward and is coming through my bubble. And that's where I'm very quick to say, no, that's not an option. That's my space. You don't just walk into it or just decide to walk off when we've got the lead rope connected. And these lessons are so important and so meaningful to a horse. But I don't get angry, look, and I look down at the feet. It's a good little section, that.
I did have a problem with her, getting her back into her field. She just stuck the ground. She wouldn't.
Yeah, well, this is what that will happen with her when she sees things she's not sure of. That's why I'm going to work on driving her in a little while, because you have to have a tool where if you're dragging her and she stopped her feet, you can't let that dragging continue. So you've got to go 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Drive her a little bit. Yeah, else she'll get heavy again. So again, I'm doing nothing, but now my arm, and I'm shaking and I'm gone. So you could practice this in here.
Yeah.
Right, stop, back always, back up. That's it. So tell her how good she is. Right.
She's looking at the food bucket now.
Now on the other side, it will be different because it's two horses. Everybody has 2 horses. The left and right hand side. So this one is Luna.
No, don't say it.
You have to think of something on the other side.
Don't say
right,
it.
So it'll be different on the other side. I'm putting the very start of what you're going to continue. Now she's getting used to this flag, which is a good thing. I'm glad you mentioned flag actually. Right, so now, look, I'm going to look this way, shake the flag and drop the flag. All I'm expecting at this stage is a forward step. But she's actually doing more than a forward step. So, go this way, shake, and I'm away, alright? Now what I'm going to try and do, back up, come on, yeah. I'm going to try and finish on a note where I don't have to use the flag. It's there as a reinforcer. So let's see if I can get that. So now look, how about that? I thought it, and what did she do? Tell her how good she is. See, for the first session, we're going to watch you don't do too much with it today. I'm doing the things that I think will really help you. So that's brilliant. She keeps looking to you, so she's really connected to you. She's doing well to let me do all of this without getting more funny, actually. So I've got the flag meaning, right? So there, unrequested forward motion. What did it do for her? Nothing. So I need her to back off there. I think she saw the tractor down there, but that's all right. So now we might have a different. Yeah, you don't know, right? So now she's anticipating me asking her forward now. Right then, so yes, good, much better than I thought. Face back up, lovely. What a cracker. Now you see there, I'm not having to do so much bumping there to get her with me. Just a little. Right, so now, there, and I'm gone. Eventually, you don't go anywhere, you stay where you are and you ask for as many times as you want round you. Yeah? Stop. Beautiful. Forward, right.
I always usually do it both sides.
Stop.
As
You
well.
also help with your hand going up at the beginning. Because I'm not only step back, you can put your hand up. To really
See, I sometimes do that.
Yeah, if that's working,
I've got my
great.
leg back with my hand behind me.
If
but-
now that was unrequested. You see what I'm saying? You really don't want to come into your space unless we ask. And then she's not sure
If she should.
that she should, yes. Because I've made it clear that you don't. So she's got to work out the difference. All right, good, she's no forward movement. Right, okay. So I'm going to see whether I can send her through this gap. Look at that. Lift the rope for a disengage. Back her up, don't go forward. That was excellent. There's the trailer loading right there.
Ah.
Yeah. So now look. Come on. Yeah, there's the trailer loading on that eye. So these are all, you've got so much you can practice.
Yeah.
Quietly on your own, and it's not going to go perfect. You know, don't try and do too much in the session. I'm doing loads in this session to try and get that bit where she's not sure over that, so she's got an idea of what you'll be asking.
Yeah.
Now, if you notice here, watch Luna's attention span. Attention goes out of the arena. She then became, something was bothering her in a distance in one of the fields, I'm sure of it, because we kept hearing things going on. She started to get preoccupied with things that were outside, and I could feel her getting a little bit agitated. Okay, so just bear in mind now, you're going to see a little bit of a breakdown come here, and she searches and gets a little bit annoyed, and you'll be quite surprised what's going to take place now. But and you might be a little bit shocked how I deal with it, which was so necessary. But she does search. She's already getting agitated, and she searches now, and you'll see now. Stop with the flag. Let's just work through this now with her. Working on this for a minute. Right then, so forward with the flag. Ooh. And there you go, guys. It happens. It can happen to anyone. And she double barreled at me. She did just catch me, but fortunately didn't hurt me. But yeah, so something was building. I could sense something was building, and she did experiment and kick me. And I'll show you what I do now. So this is a very important part of this video. I show the reality. I don't hide anything, and I must disclaim myself that if you haven't got the experience and a horse kicked out at you like that one did, you know, like Luna double barreled at me there, you got to get somebody to help you if that happens, because I know exactly what would work in that situation. And I got Luna yielding really quickly. I showed no emotion about her trying to kick me. I kept steely faced and just looked at her feet and, you know, got her to yield. All in the moment. I didn't get personal with her. I didn't use pain, aggression. It was just, I moved her feet. I got her yielding to me as if it was nothing, as if I'm telling her, you made a mistake there, don't do it again. Because, I mean, if she did it again, I'd probably yield her double that distance, you know, and then do some real nifty groundwork with disengaging her and stuff like that. So, yeah, guys, if you're in over your head, you don't get doing that sort of thing. And you'll see, you know, how quickly things change. In some ways, I mean, this was a breakthrough from a breakdown. It doesn't always work that way, but very often with me when I work with horses, I quite welcome a breakdown because I have really great breakthroughs. Not everyone can do that, but you know, in the horse language, you know, this works better than anything I know, is to get them to yield. Yeah, so, you know, be careful trying to, you know, emulate what I'm doing there. you know, she didn't catch me. And I need to go forward. That's a fantastic thing that's happened for you. You with me?
Yeah.
Because by doing that, what did it do for her?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Right, go forward. See that subduedness coming? Brilliant. We're going to do, remind me about driving, leading to driving. Beautiful. Right. So, can you see what I mean by that was a great thing for you to happen?
Yeah, but you sorted that so quick. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but when did she try and do that to you? No, but when did she do that?
That was only the other week. Just through the. When it's her own fault. She bumped into it and then she broke herself. She leapt towards me and I just went like that and she just went back. It's like she stopped in mid-air and went, oh.
But it's there with them all youngsters. Yeah. Mine have done the same when they go away from you and double barrel towards you and all of that.
Okay.
So that's a great thing to happen, and then she realises that that does not intimidate.
Right, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because you keep.
I just did it was not in her interest to do it. So, stop, go forward. You see how her mindset is changing?
Yeah.
From breakdown comes breakthrough. Back up. So what we're going to do in a minute, I want to back her up a little bit quicker, which was the shake and not having to use the flag. Get her attention. Now, you were saying about if she sticks somewhere.
Yeah, like
Right.
she had a moment when I first had her where she just wouldn't go back to the field.
Yeah.
And she just
So what you when she plants, so now she's planted.
Yeah.
Okay? So you go, what? And it will happen. So that's great.
No.
And if she gets worried somewhere, stay there until her breathing changes and she leaves the situation where she's worried in a good place. You might have to sit there for a while, but that's really, really important. So now is leading to driving. She might get really upset with this, but she's got to know that you can drive it from behind.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's leading, all right?
Yeah.
Leading. Now my arm goes out. And I'm going to drive her. Now I'm going to focus on something else, because now I'm leading her. Look at what I'm doing. Now my arm goes out. Now I'm driving her. You with me?
Yeah.
Now I'm focusing on something else. So now I'm leading her across the yard. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now she stops and I'm pulling. Now I'm saying go.
Right.
All things that will help you be more safe with her taking and showing her the world, because that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Too much, not enough is done. Right, look, now I'm going to drive her, but I'm looking not at her, I'm looking behind her, taking her space.
Yeah.
Now I'm focusing on other things. Now she's leading, we're leading somewhere. Now my arm goes out and I'm driving her.
Oh.
If you went personally at her and didn't take the space, then she could kick out.
Yeah.
It's her right to protect herself.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Right, so now it's the other eye, okay?
Yeah.
So now it's the other eye. So we're leading. We're leading, I'm going somewhere. Now I'm going to come, my arm goes out. Now because she picked her feet up, that's when I've looked away, look. Okay?
Yeah.
So now I'm going somewhere. She's following. Now my arm goes out. Look. I'm taking space here. I want a little bit of energy in her. Yeah, see? When the energy came in. Can you notice what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, now we're leading somewhere. Now we're driving. Yeah, that. Wow. Now. Stop. Back up. Oh, wow.
Quick reveal.
We're going to give her. We're going to put her away for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Because it's a lot for her,
Yeah.
and then we'll come back out. So I'll just see how light this is. Look. Oh, wow. Right, let's put her away for a minute for her to digest that. Because we're coming out the gate, I'm going to make sure she doesn't rush out. I still own her feet.
Yeah.
But what I can do, right, these are the little things you can do. Now what have I got? I've got forward motion. There's the trailer loading. See how you can practice all of these different things.
Yeah.
You can get into a thing.
Right now.
Look what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to come past the stable.
Oh yeah, she hasn't done that before.
Right, now what I'm going to do is turn, and I'm going to stop her, back her up, and drive her in. Drive her into the stable. See all of these things you can do.
Yeah.
Wow. So we have to give her a
Yeah.
break now, right?
Yeah,
To drink.
Yes.
Coffee, tea,
tea please.
Yeah.
milk.
So she's on the door. So I'm going to make myself big.
I'm just going to say that we've changed it to a blue flag because this is the one that Julie's
buy
just
this
bought.
one, yeah.
Buying that one, just, you know,
So,
not that it makes a
never-
difference really. But.
You know, and she might be a little bit worried about me at first because it's all new and she's not sure. So, but eventually, like a week later, horses know that I'm not going to hurt them and that I have a connection to what their feet are doing. Anya's just gone and fussed her, right? That's different, but they have to separate when we're going to be opening the door and going in, all right? So it's not being regimental enough that you can't go and fuss on them like this, yeah? But if you're going in to catch, you don't want to be forcing her back.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm going to go now. See how she's gone back? Tap and move my hand up. That was lovely. So now I go in, look. I looked at her feet. Right, see how she's backed off there? Lovely for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, respectful. Really good. So very good she is. Now I want to show you the knot now. Okay? Look at this now.
Do you want me to come in?
Yeah. So I've gone through there, look, like this. Push this up with my thumb. Obviously this is a little bit big, but you can put,
A little bit of tape there.
you're going to put it to about there, look.
Right, okay.
With me?
It's about an inch under that.
Yeah,
knot.
so it doesn't come too high. Look,
Okay.
look, see how it's coming up?
Yeah.
So look, probably a bit more than that. And then as she grows out of it, you can take it off. Look, that's going to go through the back and through there.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Can we do it again?
Yeah.
So I've gone
Through
through
the back.
through there, look. And then you just go round the loop and back through. And then pull. All right?
Cool.
Okay. And that's much lighter than it was. I've just checked that backing up. That was lovely. Right. So what I might do now is I'm just showing you some of the things you can not waste any time.
Yeah.
So
Which is what I'm
here
doing.
I might come to the side, look straight out. See? Lift for the hindquarters. Stop. Shift back up. Lovely. You see how the control is starting to really come? And I'm getting a little bit of life into her feet.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's no good having a dead
Yeah,
squid
she's
because then it's just.
It's good for bait.
So what I'm going to do here, look,
He uses dead squid on the beach.
look, I'm coming here can you go in? I'll only shake this if I need it to go. Lift, disengage.
So the lift is to disengage the turner.
Yeah, and this is lovely. Lift, and then we'll go to the screw. Right? Oh, I need that string that's on there. Okay, now we're going to put the string round her neck, like this. Right? Now I'm going to see whether I can get this to back her up. She backs up, I think. The string, but I release for each foot, because I use that with all my youngsters riding them, so I don't have to pull on a bit too much. Eventually I will pull on a bit, but it saves getting them hard napped.
Yeah.
So this is the very first stage of doing this. I'm going to tell her how good she is, and I'm going to pull on this. Right, she backed up there at about £20 pressure. Tell her how good she is. Okay, and now that was about £10. And you can practice this and have them backing up lovely, but you've got to release for each time the foot leaves the ground. Right, so that's £10. Tell her how good she is. That's £5. You see how this works?
Yeah.
So you can practice this in the stables and everything, okay? So you can also use this when it's good to reinforce this being light. There.
Okay.
There, lovely. So that, I just wanted to briefly show you that one because that's really good. Right, so back up, right, and rub. That's something you can practice. Flexing the, but try and put your hip here.
Yeah.
And release the hip off because that eventually be your legs, you see.
Okay.
Okay, so hip in, and then when she gives, take it off, all right? And so how good that is. Both sides. So you actually hold it here,
Yeah.
all right? So hip in, and then hip off. So I want you to do that. I just want you to get one light step, okay, which I've just added with nothing. Because there's history, it won't be as light, but you can make it as light as time goes on. So, you happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I want you to be able to ask her to back up. I just looked and shook. Use this as well. So you've got two choices. There's also tapping this. Now look, anytime she does that, it's getting to the stage now where I don't mind her walking forward on her own around me because it gives you a chance to lift the rope, disengage and then back her up. So it's almost a welcome thing now because it gives you a chance to do something of quality.
Yeah.
Now, the third way, right, I'm going to look at her feet and I'm going to tap that and then say how good she is, all right? So you're going to have 3 ways loose of getting her out of your space and backing her up. So you can practice backing her up into a stable, whatever. So you've got the flag, 1, you've got that, 2, all right? And you've got that, 3. You happy with that?
Yeah.
And then tell her how good she is. And when I do that, I just touch, that's all I do. Right? So I want you to do those. She might get a little bit more upset with you, but we'll work through that too. I just want you to feel it. Then I want you to be able to ask for a foot and go. That's all I want you to do for now. You see what I just did?
Yeah.
All I did was get back that foot up. You know, it's a big change in her. I'm feeling a huge change.
Yeah.
And it will, look, in a heartbeat, it goes, something can happen, you think, oh dear, but just go back to right? Look, I'm hardly touching her now, she's getting, so now look, watch my arm, pluck, and she's gone, and I'm gone, right? How do you feel about trying those things?
Yeah, yeah.
All I want you to do is just get a feel of what it's like.
Yeah.
Because then you can, I'm not going to ask you to do the lead into driving. In fact, I will do that now, but I don't want to ask you to do that. Because if she finishes on a good note with these things, it might, because you haven't got all the other stuff good yet, it might go a little bit astray.
Yeah.
Can you understand that?
Yeah.
But lead into driving, when you can get to that stage where you think, I'm ready for this, is a great thing to do.
Yeah.
Shall I try it one more time, the lead into driving?
Yeah.
Right, so there's leading, there's driving. I look away, there's leading, there's my focus, my arm goes out, driving, change hands. So if I've got my left hand, I said it wrong, didn't I, before? Right, so left hand, right, now I'm going to drive. And now I've got, the leading. So I'm going to have focus. And now I'm going to come around here. And then leading. I've got focus. And that was lovely. I felt it straight away there. Stop, back up to. And give her a break for a minute. How's that look? How did that look to you?
Good.
That's
Really
faultless,
good.
really, isn't
Yeah.
it? There's through the gap, but I'm not going to get you to do that. She might push on you and might go. What you'll see in the video will be the lead into driving, which I'm not asking you to do. And that through a gap took me years to get that. Because I'm feeling how much they're pushing on me. Because what can happen is they can push you. And once they move you, they don't miss that. But that'll be when you've got all of the stuff. You'll think, do you know what? I feel good enough now to send you through that. So, if you come here then now, and we'll start you off with, have the leader, give her a rub, get the rope, and just release as the foot goes back. One release, yes. And then touch it, and then again, right? Go on, and release. How did that feel?
Yeah.
That's good. Now you can practice that in the stables. Now you take this bit, get your hip to where your legs will be.
Take this, which round? This arm, isn't it?
Yeah, get your hip in, and then imagine her coming around. When she feels good, take your hip off. Yes, that's excellent. For a yearling, just a yearling, that's brilliant. And this side, always both sides. Right, so you'll, yeah, get there, hip in, and then hip off when she comes. How did that feel?
Yeah.
Right, now I want you to come around here, and I want you to take this here, with your thumb, come around to here, right, thumb down, and then look at the feet, and ask her to get back up. And release, was that any lighter?
Yeah, a lot lighter.
Yeah, and one more, and then touch or do something. Stop. How was that?
Brilliant.
That was really good. I didn't think she'd be that light because you know how she was kind of, touch her forehead. Yeah? So you could just stay here for 15 minutes on your own, and when she starts, you've got to get double pack. So you don't have any of that. What's it? So if you walk here and then stop for me, look back, and then back her up 3 paces. So walk, no, stop. Now back her up 3. 1, 2, 3, stop. Touch your forehead. How did that feel?
Brilliant.
Wow.
Brilliant. Didn't even have to quickly on the rope.
That's good. But your timing's quite good actually. And that's good. You've just got her attention there, look, but then smile. Yeah? So the more you do that, the more she will have her attention on you.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot of horsemen when we're riding. So double back, stay where you are, Right, okay.
Now I was over the moon there. Luna's owner noticed herself that there was unrequested forward motion moving into a space, and she corrected it. Brilliant.
Yeah. So you'll go over there and you're going to ask her with your arm when you're ready and the flag, but then you'll walk away when she goes forward.
Right, okay.
All right, ready?
So,
Pluck. Yeah, now walk away. Yes, because all you wanted. And then stand back her up. Yes, good. Right, touch your forehead. Touch your forehead. Now organise yourself again. You just, right, organise yourself now. And then lift the flag when you're ready. Arm goes out. And then go, go, go. Because you've got your forward step. Making sense?
Yeah.
Eventually you can have a full lunge. But you've got to teach her that you're saying go forward now. Now stop. Yes, good. Back up 2. Yes. How's that feeling?
sorry, yeah, really good.
Yeah. And again, when you're ready, get your intent to go forward and be deliberate. Go on, be deliberate. Now go. Go. Yes. If I ask you to do too much at this stage,
No, it's not.
it could go.
Yeah.
That's good.
Stop.
Yes. Oh. She's telling you now you don't need as much. You don't need as much. So eventually you'll just look at them and say something and she'll say yes. You don't need to wiggle that.
Okay.
So always see how little as it can take. But you were used to doing more than you got to now.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right, let's put it away and then we'll have another chat.
Yep. Do you want the flag?
No. My suggestion is doing it now. Lift. Stop. Tell her how great she is. Follow. You've got the best foal on the block. I think you've learnt some stuff today.
Yeah, definitely. Oh God, yeah.
And like I always say to everyone, you won't do everything I've done. Some things won't work for you. You'll feel time in, everything, you know. But I think most of that will. But some, you'll think, no, that doesn't work for me, that bit. So don't be regimental of what I've showed you, but definitely I've put the start of some better stuff.
Yeah, because.
You happy with that?
Thank you. Because I was like, I was just getting stuck. I was just at this point where I thought I can't go. I don't know how to go forward with it. And now I can.
I think so. I think you've got some. Like I say, wait for your video next week.
Yeah.
Because you'll really forget a lot of that and how I had to change up things for her. Because every equine is a different one because they're all like people. They're all different the way they. Right. So yeah.
And that was it. Off me and Tanya went. But guys, what a super 12-month-old filly Luna is. You know, got a great future, I think. Great owner. And when her owner sees the video, it's going to help her greatly. And then once she starts doing the exercises a little bit at a time, and she's got the little turnout there, so great facilities, the little indoor arena, great facilities there. And I'm sure Luna will thank her for it. And it'll be, you know, onwards and upwards. So yeah, another one, another visit bites the dust. And what else we've got to say? Yeah, I've got the weekend off now, and Monday as well. So it's some time for me and Tanya to do a couple of our own things. We're going to go out on the boat, catch a few fish, hopefully, in Solva Harbour. We've got that going on, and ride my bikes and ride my own horses. So we're going to have a great weekend, and then I think that's it. One last thing to say about the only demo that's left this year for us. I'll show you that now. Yeah, it's the only demo event we're doing. It's at Solihull Riding Centre. We've done one there before. Great place, great people, lots of horses around the area, so we can have some good horses in for authentically working with horses I haven't done anything with issues. It's just a great demo, but we're so booked up, guys. This is the only one we're doing, and I know we've got quite a few people. Tanya told me last night there's a lot of people booked in already. So yeah, get your name down for that. Just message Tanya or the page. Back to the video. So guys, if you can like, share, comment, that'd be great. Subscribe would be great, and check out our subscription channels as well, which are a little bit more personal and lots of things go on there. So that's it, guys. Happy trails and see you on the next one.